Hey, this is Jack Mize with jackmize.com, and I have a question for you. Are you too internet smart for your own good when it comes to marketing? And what I mean by that is, a lot of times we, as internet marketers or business owners that spend a lot of time focusing on internet and bringing in leads and customers through the internet, we get a little bit overly consumed and think that a lot of times that's where the traffic begins. We think that any lead that comes in through the internet began and ended on the internet, and it's just not true. So I'll give you an example. In the medical industry, whenever I'm consulting with doctors and dentists, podiatrists, any general medical practitioner, doesn't necessarily have to be high-end cosmetic or elective surgery, but just any medical practitioner that is looking to generate more patient activity for their practice. One of the first things I look at is what they're doing online. And oftentimes they're spending a lot of money on pay-per-click, on SEO services, going after key phrases. Long tail key phrases, things that they've used keyword tools to determine what's the best key phrase. So chiropractors may be going after back pain in their city. Dentists may be going after pain-free dentistry, sedation dentistry, and without stopping and thinking about how do their consumers, how do their patients go about finding a new doctor. And, here in the United States, oftentimes people don't start their search on the internet for a doctor. And I want you to think about that. The average person isn't going to Google and type in my city or my neighborhood podiatrist. In reality, most people, especially if they have any type of insurance through their job, through their work, they go to the insurance provider list first, find out which doctors in a general 5 to 10 mile radius accept the insurance that they have, and then they'll Google that doctor's name directly. So oftentimes they're not even typing in keywords. They're not even typing in those problem solution keywords, because if you think about it, no matter how great your marketing is as a doctor, as a medical practitioner, if you're not on that patient's insurance and they have insurance, chances are they're not coming to see you. They're going to find somebody that's on their insurance list. So oftentimes, especially in the medical industry, especially in the United States, with the insurance the way it's set up, people don't Google a doctor and then see if they're on their insurance. People go to their insurance, see who accepts their insurance, and then they Google that doctor's name. So oftentimes one of the most powerful things that someone in the medical industry can do is optimize for their actual name as it is presented inside their insurance directories, rather than spending a ton of money on key phrase type SEO and pay per click. So really what I want you to think about by going through this exercise is take your internet marketing hat off and think about, how do prospects really find your business? How are prospects looking? Think about how many prospects come because of referral. Well, oftentimes, if they're referred by someone, they are Googling your business name, rather than your actual key phrases. This is what I call falls into the bucket of the who you are marketing. So you can have all the greatest stuff out there based on key phrases, but if someone Googles your name and there's not a lot there, or it's just stagnant or sterile directory listings, you may be missing a big opportunity. So sometimes we have to not be too smart or too internet smart for our own goods, and really think about how prospects may be finding this outside of just a direct search on Google. So think about that, and you may have some big holes that are very easy to fill, in your business to be able to capture those leads and capture those prospects that are finding you differently than you may have thought. If you have any comments, please put them below. And of course, if you like this tip, please share it out. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. I appreciate it all. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.